Hello friends. So today in this particular section we are just going to see how we can be able to make the matrices addition, subtraction, multiplication by using the Matlab. Now before proceeding for this particular video, first of all you should be able to understand what kind of that basic things are there in the Matlab. So in the Matlab, here on the screen you can be able to see the different sections of the Matlab. So in this above section, you can be able to see this is the toolbar of the Matlab, and here we can be able to perform some different kind of that activities. Okay, so here this will be the toolbar, and basically these are the some sections in the Matlab. Now this is the editor window, this is the command window. So there are two windows in the Matlab, editor window and command window. Then these in this particular section you can be able to see the workspace as well as the folders, the different kind of that folders which where you can be able to save your whatever the programs you have made in the Matlab. Now related to the matrix addition part, we will just first of all see how we can be able to use those particular part in the command window. Now basically when we are just talking about the windows, so this editor window and command window, so you should be able to understand when we have to use the editor window and when we have to use the command window. Now in the when we want to do something temporarily, we have to use the command window. Means when we want to save some matrix, something like that. So here you can be able to do all those activities in the command window, but this will be whatever the activities you will perform, that will be the temporary activities. So those will not be saved in the Matlab. Means once you will close those particular Matlab, and once again when you will reopen it, you cannot be able to see such kind of that activities what previously you have performed in the Matlab. But in the editor window, here there is the provision that whatever the things you want to make in the Matlab, so later on you can be able to do the editing in that, as well as you can be able to save whatever the things you have done in the Matlab. Now how to use this particular command window, or how to see whatever the things you are going to save temporarily. Now suppose I will just take one character over here, a is equal to suppose 1. If I'll put like this, now here you can be able to see that in the Matlab whatever may be the command I have just given, so this 1 will be stored in this particular character a. Okay, now here in the workspace you can be able to see that it has been get stored in this workspace. So a, the value for a is 1. Now one more character I will just add in this, b is equal to 2. Now here you can be able to see that b is equal to 2, and here in the workspace you can be able to see that, so in the Matlab that b is stored as a value for 2. Okay, now suppose if I want to do the addition of these two characters a plus b, so 3. Now here you can be able to see that automatically you will get the display of answer for this. So that is answer will be equal to 3. So here in the workspace this will be the answer. Now this is the again in the workspace whatever may the activities you will do, accordingly it will be gets changed. But a and b that has been gets stored. So now suppose if I want to do the multiplication for the same, that is a into b, so 2. So here again the answer will be 2, but what answer previously stored that has been gets replaced by the new answer. So here you can be able to see that the answer will be 2. Now suppose I want to make the subtraction from a minus b, so the answer will be minus 1. So here again whatever may the stored previously that has been gets replaced in the workspace window. Similarly you can be able to do b minus a, so now the answer will be 1. Now I will just make it zoom little bit so you can be able to see all activities what we have performed. So A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, A plus B that is equal to 3, A into B that is equal to 2, A minus B that is equal to minus 1, B minus A that is equal to 1. So in this way we can be able to perform the activities in this command window. But whatever may the things now we have done in this particularly command window, so those activities will not be get stored permanently. So once you will just close this particular MATLAB, and once you will reopen it, then whatever may the things you have stored in terms of A, in terms of B, so all those things will be gets vanished. So similarly, now I will just make this, when you want to do this command window clear, so simply just use CLC command so that only this particular command window will be gets cleared. CLC. So just type CLC and just hit enter. So you'll just clear this particular command window. Now when you want to clear everything what is stored in this particular workspace, still you can be able to use this things even though it is temporarily, but it is not like that immediately it will be gets vanished. Now when you want to do A plus B, already it was stored previously, so immediately you will get the answer for A plus B that is equal to 3. So it is just gets cleared from the command window, but it has been already stored in the workspace. So when you want to make the clear everything, so first of all clear the command window and then use clear all. Now once you will hit this clear all, whatever were the things you have stored in this workspace, so here you can be able to see now. So workspace it has been gets cleared. So you have to use the clear all part and everything will be gets cleared immediately. Okay. So this is all about the basic introductory part in this command window. Now when to use this, suppose similar program if you want to make the user friendly program, then here in the editor part you can be able to make all those particular program. So now suppose A is equal to 1 here. So if you don't want to display, then give the semicolon. B is equal to 2, again give the semicolon, and below add that is equal to A plus B. And here now you have to run this part. Before running any folder you have to make in your any drive, and then so you have to just store all those programs. Okay, now I will just save this particular part as an addition. Okay, now while saving, just take care that don't use any number over here. Suppose if you want to just do like this, 1 addition or 2 addition, so likewise it will not be get stored because you just don't use the number initially, you have to use later. Now here you can be able to use the number, that is addition 1 or addition 2. Also don't give any kind of that space in this. Means suppose addition space 1, so don't use the space. Whatever may be the things you want to store, do it continuously. So suppose if I'll just do this addition 1 and now I will save this, so this particular program will be get saved. So here you can be able to see that addition 1. So here whatever things we have done, so here it will be gets error because here we have not used the semicolon instead of semicolon, and here also if you want to do the semicolon you can be able to do that. Okay, now once again we will run this. So addition 1, so just clear, then run, and still you have not got any kind of that answer, even though we have done this a plus b part. So why it is happening? Because a it is will be get stored, b it will be get stored, but in the command window you have not got any kind of that addition. So here you can be able to use, okay, so or you can be able to see that particular part, that addition, in this workspace. Now suppose if you want to do the subtraction, why it is not get stored in the editor? So just I will once again run this. Now here you can be able to see this particular part in the command window. Now initially why it was not got stored in this particular command, or it was not got displayed in this particular command window, because we have used the semicolons over here. Now this is again one more part that you have to learn. If you use the semicolons in this editor windows after whatever the things you are given as an input, so those things will not be get displayed in the command window. Now just I will remove all those semicolons from this command window. Now initially if you'll just see that here you can be able to see one line, okay, and here you will get some sort of that some statements, or we can be able to see that some sort of that instructions. So just it has been displayed like this: terminate the statement with the semicolon to suppress the output. Suppress the output means what? Whatever the things we want to see in this command window, that will not be gets displayed. Now once again I will just make it clear the command window, and now one more time I will just run this. Now here you can be able to see that whatever things we have just put in this editor window, everything will be gets displayed in this command window. That is a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2, and here you will see that whatever with the addition, that is equal to 3. Now one more time I will just make it clear. Then once again I will just go to this particular editor window. Now suppose if you don't want to see this a, whatever the a it has been stored, if you don't want to see this a, then what will be happen? Then one more time we will just see that. Now I have just make one more time run. Now here you can be able to see that in the command window only b's get displayed, and you will get the addition for this. Now suppose I don't want to see this b also, then again use the semicolon, then just save this and one more time run this. Now if you run this, now here you can be able to see the changes. Now you might be confused because this will be b also get displayed, addition will be also get displayed, and one more time addition. Why it has happened? Because we have not made this command window clear before running the program. So that's why whatever the previous things we have done, that will be also gets displayed, but it is all that particular display is temporarily. Now one more time I will just make it clear, then come to this editor window and then run this. Now here you can be able to see that only addition you will see in this particular command window. Now suppose I will do this clear all. Now in the previously that we have seen that in the command window, if we'll do this clear all, so everything will be gets cleared, okay, and we cannot be able to recall those things. If we'll store this all those things in the command window, so everything will be gets cleared. Now here also when we will do this clear all, workspace will be gets cleared, command window will be gets cleared, but the things are stored in this editor window. So once again no need to go and store this a and b value. Simply you have to go and run this part, immediately all those things will be get displayed in this command window. So whatever the things you want to save, you have to do this in the editor window. Why it is called as the editor window? Now suppose if you want to just make some changes, suppose if you want to do the changes in your characters, that is a is equal to 4, b is equal to 6, then one more time do the save this particular part, then before running do this particular command window clear, and one more time just run this particular program. Now here you can be able to see the new addition of this. So whatever the things we have done, that is addition will be 10 for this. So in this way you can be able to make the performance for addition, subtraction. So if you want to do the subtraction, here you have to write sub, that is a minus b, then multiplication, that is mul, that is equal to a into b, then suppose division, that is du, that is equal to a slash b. Now suppose if you want to do the subtraction, or want to see the subtraction of b minus a, then b minus a likewise, or here just give sub 1, subtraction 1. Similarly, now here this kind of that things will be gets happen. Now let us see what will be happen. Now before going this, I will just do this clear and save this all those things and just do the or run it. Now just enlarge the window, and here you can be able to see addition at 10, subtraction minus 2, multiplication 24, division 0.6667, and subtraction 1, that is 2. Now subtraction 1 means b minus a. So what things we want to perform, here you can be able to do simply in this editor window. Now here whatever the things we have done, so this will be a character based part. Now suppose same thing, if I'll do this like this, add is equal to a plus b. Now just remember that this whatever the Matlab or any basically the programming language you will use, so it is having, or it is just, we can be able to say the case sensitive. What is the meaning of case sensitive? Here we have just stored this a and b in the capital letters, and in this command window we are just doing or giving that is a. So I will just simply delete all this part, and only I will just perform this addition a plus b. So if I'll just save this particular part, and one more time if I'll run this, so here you will get the error. Now before this I will just make it clear previous part, and one more time I will just run this. So here you can be able to see some sort of that instructions in the command window. Now what is the instruction? That is undefined function or variable a, error in the addition 1, add a plus b. Okay, so it has been give you the error because what it is saying initially undefined function or variable a. Now whatever may the a, it cannot be able to predict, so immediately it has been shown you some sort of that error. Now I will just make it clear, and one more time we will just go to this editor window. Now here instead of small a, if I will just use the capital A and small b, then one more time let us see what is happening. So again if I'll run this, now one more time it is showing the error, that is undefined the function or variable b. You might be say that, sir, already we have defined the b, but whatever with the b it has been defined, it is in terms of capital letter, and what come in the command we are giving, it is a small b. So this particular any language cannot be able to predict this b and these b are the same. So that is called as a case sensitive. So this is whatever things you want to store, that things only you have to use in this everywhere, and then only you can be able to run this. Now here you can be able to see this error will be gets removed, and here you can be able to see the addition will be gets displayed. Okay, so this is all about the basic part related to the Matlab. So whatever the things you want to perform in the Matlab, so addition, subtraction, multiplication. So sometimes you might be say that what things we have now seen, it is quite simple. So why we should be able to go for the MATLAB? This particular things we can be able to do in the calculator also. But suppose I will change this number like this, and now you can be able to see the numbers, and immediately if I want to run this, so here you can be able to see whatever may be the addition. So in the addition part, you can be able to see this addition also. So these things are quite complicated just to do in the calculator. Sometimes some character limit is there in the calculator and it is not saved properly, or sometimes it might be give you the syntax kind of that errors. So any activity just to perform basically, so MATLAB, this very simple activity I have shown in the further videos, we can be able to see that how the matrix will be get stored, how the matrix will be gets addition of that particular matrix, how some sort of that numerical method problems we can be able to see, or we can be able to solve in this MATLAB. So I hope that today, whatever were the things we have seen, there will be at least the basic part you have got cleared through this MATLAB. So thank you very much.